This is the Video Game Votary. Show your support and hit subscribe right now.
What's going on, Video Game Votary Vanguard? It's your boy, the Video Game Votary, here with a brand new episode. So, as you guys know, the holiday just passed. I hope you guys all had a happy Thanksgiving and you guys got to give thanks and spend some time with your family. But you know what came right after that? Big Black Friday deals. So to find out what I picked up, sit back, subscribe, catch the vibe, find out. Okay guys, welcome back. Before we get today's video started, if you're a fan of video game content, convention coverage, pickups videos, live streams, and much more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, turn on notifications so that you won't miss a single episode. And as always, we upload every Tuesday and Thursdays at 4 p.m. right here on the Video Game Votary. Alright guys, so here are all of my Black Friday 2021 pickups. As you can see, went a little crazy, but I had to play catch up. You know, I went months without picking up games, not even being involved with anything, and then it was a method to my madness as well. But I'm going to go through each one of these individually, and keep in mind guys, some of these were picked up when the Black Friday deal started, which actually started the week before Thanksgiving for some of these things. But this is the accumulation of basically 2 weeks. So let's get started. We're gonna get started with the games or the accessories. I don't know. Okay, so first thing we're gonna go with the accessories first. I picked up this PlayStation Move charging dock. Now these are made for, it says for PS4, but those PlayStation Move controllers are for the PS3. I haven't actually seen the newer models that were made. I have a couple PS3 versions that I picked up recently for my PlayStation VR, you know, before the hiatus started. And, you know, they take that weird, like kind of fat USB, weird shaped USB port. So I decided, you know, to pick this up. I like to have my controllers docked as far as charging and stuff like that instead of cords. You know, the more cords, things get tangled up, finding spaces to charge them and stuff like that. So I picked this up actually on Amazon. I don't think it was a Black Friday sale, but it was pretty cheap. And I didn't even realize that this was actual PlayStation official licensed product until I got it. And I picked this up for like 12 bucks and it works perfectly fine. I was able to connect them to the PS4 just fine to play the PlayStation VR. And I'll give a separate review on this product in particular and let you know what I actually think about it. Next, we have a enhanced wired controller for the Nintendo Switch. This is also officially licensed from Nintendo. Now I picked this up to go on my Nintendo Switch kiosk. My daughter was playing it on the other day and she said something was going on with the other wired controller that I have, which is the Super Mario Odyssey version of a wired controller. I'm not sure if it's the actual cord or not, but that cord is detachable. I'm not sure about this one. I haven't opened it yet, but this was on sale for like $12 or $13. It's also Super Mario. Y'all know what time it is. Love Mario. It's a pretty cool looking controller right there, as you can see. Trying to think if I'm gonna do an unboxing and review. Why not? This is made by PowerA. They make a lot of aftermarket wired and wireless controller. This wire appears to be a separate wire that'll plug in there. Now I know the Super Mario Odyssey one that I have is the micro USB, and I've also seen some that come with USB-C. And I'll do a separate unboxing on this. Why not? Let you know what the review is. But I picked this up from Best Buy for about 12 bucks. Next, we have something I'm excited about. And it didn't really cross my mind until I saw it. We have a TV dock kit for the Nintendo Switch. And it also apparently works for the Nintendo Switch OLED. I haven't tried yet. I'll do a separate unboxing and review on this product. This is made by Rocketfish, which is a Best Buy brand. This was on sale Black Friday about 30 bucks, I believe. And the idea behind me purchasing this was, I never used to do this, but for a while now I had my PS4 up in my room, and I decided to put that in the living room, you know, for family time. We could play the VR and things like that. And I wanted something up in the bedroom, not like full on gaming, but you know, especially after I got the OLED, I've been kind of keeping that handy. And it'd be cool to dock it and play, you know, some days if I'm feeling lazy. I have lazy days, sit up in the bed and, you know, play some Nintendo games. So I picked this up, like I said, for 30 bucks. So, you know, essentially, you think about it, it's kind of give you a whole nother console. Like I said, I'll do a separate unboxing and review on this one in particular, but that was the reason behind me getting this. And it's also smaller, it's travel friendly, but we'll get into that when it comes to the review. Rounding out the accessories, although it's not really accessories, more like a console, we have the Legend of Zelda Game & Watch. I actually picked this up Thanksgiving night at GameStop. I believe they were only open from 4 to 9, if you guys didn't know that. Of course, it was 50 bucks. I also have the Super Mario edition of the Game & Watch. This includes 3 games. I'll do a separate unboxing and review on this one as well. But I had to get this to add to the collection. Once the Game & Watches were announced, I decided I wanted to go ahead and collect these. So when these come out, I had to pick it up. Now let's get into the games. So this is one that I'm actually excited about, but looking forward to. You know, if you guys pay attention, I'm gonna link it in the description. Over top of my NBA Jam Arcade 1-Up cab, I put like a little shrine of shells with all the Kobe Bryant covers, you know, his unfortunate passing. He was one of my favorite players of all time. And he also had a lot of his own games. He covered a lot of games, so I decided to pick up all those games and had to cover. And this was the last one that I was missing for 2K21. And of course, when this game came out, it was like, for this edition, it was like 100 bucks. I'm like, no way am I paying $100 for a sports title. I don't care who's on the cover. But so I said I'm gonna try to wait, and hopefully the price goes down, then I'll pick it up. If not, then, you know, oh well. But I didn't want to spend full price. So little we know, Black Friday came up, and I don't even know if it's a Black Friday deal, but that was when I saw it. It was actually on clearance, and it's supposed to include the Steelbook, which I haven't received yet, but apparently it's preparing to ship. And I picked this up because they said it was ready for pickup. I actually got this pretty cheap, so I'm excited. It comes with the sleeve. This will not be opened. It also has says digital voucher for 2K21. You got Kobe. It's a nice sleek cover. You got the gold and the purple representing the Lakers. I'm excited to have this and, you know, be able to put that up on the shelf. You know, we got all the Kobe covers now, and this was the last one to round it out. I'm excited about it. Now we're gonna go into the Switch pickups. I went a little Switch crazy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I picked up NBA 2K22. I got this from GameStop. I had some leftover funds from trading in my Nintendo Switch and my Switch Lite. When I picked up the OLED, I still had some money left over. Surprisingly, surprise, surprise. Don't sleep on GameStop. And Best Buy actually started their Black Friday deals early. And this was a game I wanted to pick up. If you guys follow me on Facebook, if not, you definitely should be. I said I wanted to pick this up to play this on the go, you know, to have a season, which I've started already. And I'm excited just to have it. I picked this up pretty cheap, and GameStop hadn't started their sales yet, but Best Buy did. And to my surprise, GameStop actually did a price match to Best Buy. Walmart doesn't do price match. I asked them, but GameStop did, and I decided to utilize GameStop, which I normally do for anything gaming related, because of the fact that I'm a Power Up Rewards member, and I get to get points and save money, you know, coupons and stuff like that. So it's worth my while to do that, and I picked this up for relatively cheap. I did not pay full price for this, but I'm glad to have it. Also, I want to mention, I don't have it with me because my son has it. I kind of bought it for him. I also bought this same game for actually a little bit cheaper on the Xbox One, because my son asked me for it. He doesn't like the Switch version. I kind of can't blame him. You know, it's a difference. Like, you know, we play a lot of NBA 2K and Madden when my cousins come over. You know, kind of grudge matches. Madden and NBA 2K is normally the go-to. My cousins and friends and family members come over. Those are the games. We grew up on sports titles and nothing's changed. So I picked it up as well on Xbox One. But like I said, my son has that game. So it's not pictured here, but I also have it on the Xbox One. Continue with the Switch. We got Spyro Reignited Trilogy. This includes 3 games. I decided to get this. I love platformers. To me, you know, certain games just are made for the Switch. Meaning like platformers and stuff like that, I feel like it's just a better feel on the Switch. So I decided to pick this up. This was also on sale for Black Friday. I had to pick it up. Next we have Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. This was actually a couple dollars cheaper on the Switch. Although I was kind of up in the air whether or not I wanted to get it on the PlayStation just for the nostalgic feel and the fact that Crash initially came out on the PlayStation. It was kind of a mascot. Now he is on Xbox as well as Nintendo, but I decided to pick this up because this was on sale as well on Black Friday. Next we have SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Hydrated. Now, Rehydrate, I'm sorry. This game has been out for quite some time and it was a classic game. Apparently I didn't play it when it initially came out, but you know, I heard about the remake and it went on sale. Like I said, I've been getting some games for the Switch. So I decided to pick this up. Next up, we have Sonic Colors Ultimate. And this is the, I believe the special launch edition. Believe it or not, this game was pretty tough to find. This was on my list of games to get for Black Friday. No GameStops in the area had it. No Targets. I went to Walmart. They had it listed at $40. Everywhere else had it for $20. They refused to do a price match. And I was just like, it's no way I'm going to pay basically twice the amount everybody else is paying for it, including Amazon. So I was pretty much about to give up, and I ended up going in the mall, and that GameStop was insanely crowded at Run the Mills, but they actually had it, and I was like at the back of the line. I actually went up there and asked if they had it. Lady put it aside for me. It was kind of cool to get the launch edition. It includes a Baby Sonic keychain, so that's pretty cool. And I'm excited to have this and add it to the collection. Next may come up as a bit of a surprise. The next 2 titles to round out the Switch. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. This was one of the games I picked up in particular. GameStop had buy 2 get 1 free for pre-owned games for Black Friday, and I got this the week before. And I actually had a different game and took it back because I said I wanted to start getting to some RPGs. So I did some research and I decided to, you know, try out Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So I'm excited to have it. This GameStop, like I said in my previous video when I was talking about the Black Friday deals, this was relatively cheap, especially in comparison to other stores. And Fire Emblem normally holds their value as far as the price. So I'm happy to have this in the collection and give it a shot. Then out the Switch, what I'm probably most excited about, I had my eyes on this for quite some time. Of course, it went on sale for Black Friday. I actually got this one in particular from Best Buy only because GameStop didn't have it. Some of these games GameStop just simply didn't have in stock. So I decided to pick this up. I grabbed this from Best Buy. This is Trouser Mana. Now, this is from Square Enix, and this is more my type of RPG. I'm going to try, you know, the traditional style RPG with Fire Emblem, but this one is more like an action RPG, and that's kind of what I like. And if you guys aren't familiar, it's kind of, you know, same as like Hyrule Warriors and, you know, other type of action RPG style games. But I decided to pick this up. I'm very, very excited to get started with this game. And like I said, I decided to get that on the Switch. Now we're going to get into some PlayStation. I wouldn't say recently. Last year sometime I picked up PlayStation VR. The kids really, really love the VR. So I decided to pick up this game because I thought it'd be cool, especially after I picked up the PlayStation Move controllers. I have yet to call or go on the website for Sony to register my PlayStation VR so I can get the adapter for the PS5. Although I'm not really concerned about doing that because, as I said earlier in the video, I have basically put my PS4 up in the living room. So, I mean, it's set up there and that's kind of going to be like a VR type of thing. Maybe some other things as far as whatever the kids want to play. But this is Fruit Ninja VR. you know, some of these GameStop employees need to do their research, because apparently he thought that this was a digital only game. I found it on Amazon, and I had some points for Amazon on my account for Amazon, so I got this relatively cheap. So I'm excited to add this to the collection and be able to use those PlayStation VR Move controllers and utilize that to play this game. I can't wait to play this with the kids. I'm excited about it. Next, we got another VR title. This is Iron Man for the PlayStation VR. It's on the PS4. This game, from what I saw, was on sale. It was the same price point at GameStop as well as Best Buy. I saw it for $10. I couldn't really turn it down. It was on clearance. I'm going to give you a quick brief story, because I did actually pop it in because I was kind of excited to play it. And this is something I had my eyes on, you know, for a while when they had a bundle. And I think they still have it going around with the Iron Man as well, with the PlayStation VR, and it comes with the Move controllers as well. And I played this game for about 10 minutes. And the flying motions, everything seems cool and very immersive and interactive. But I'm not gonna lie to you, within 10 minutes I was sick and I had to put it down. That's the one thing about the VR. You know, later on I'm gonna make an episode and kind of give my thoughts on the VR. I don't know how they can make that any better, you know, as far as not getting motion sickness and stuff like that. It seems like a very excellent game, you know. Everything about the game seemed great so far, but like I didn't last longer than 10-20 minutes on this game. But nevertheless, I'm excited to have it. Maybe the kids will have better luck and have a stronger stomach. Next, we have a very popular series with also has a PlayStation VR mode included. It's Hitman 3. I had my eyes on this version. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but especially with Best Buy, well, Best Buy and GameStop, if you were to look on the app as well as on the website, it was different prices than in the store, even for Black Friday. But when you got up to the register, they did match it, or it would come up at the proper price point. You know, Hitman is a very popular series. We got Hitman 3 here. And to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of experience with Hitman. I played it here and there, but not very much to kind of give you an idea. But apparently on this one, Agent 47 makes his return in this game. I believe I'm going to start playing this one first before I get into some of these other games. Maybe not the VR version yet, just the regular version of the game. And I'll let you guys know what I think. Glad to have it in the collection. Next, we have Neo 2 for the PS4. I have the first version of Neo, and now recently they came out with the collection with both versions, Neo 1 and 2. So I decided to add this to the collection. This was relatively cheap. And like I said, I had method to the madness that I explained earlier in the video. You guys kind of understand where I was going with this. So this was at my price point. Next up, from Rockstar Games, very heavy hitter, Red Dead Redemption 2. I didn't have this in the collection. You know, these are one of the games that are relatively expensive, and they stay at the price point because it's a very popular game. I believe I have Red Dead on the Xbox 360, but I saw this, decided to pick it up so I could play it on the PS5. And if you guys notice, I kind of had a trend. You know, you guys know the story about how I got my Xbox from GameStop, and it came with Game Pass. So I haven't really been purchasing too many games for the Xbox to actually play. So a lot of these solo games I've been picking up on the PlayStation, you know, this PlayStation 4, but I can pop it in the PS5 and play it. So I'm excited to add this to the collection. Finally, I can't wait to get started. Hopefully I will find some time to get started. But, you know, as I explained earlier in the video, that's one of those things where Black Friday comes into play. You know, you got a lot of games that go on great deals, great sales, and, you know, you decide to pick them up and hopefully get a chance to play through them. Another game I'm very excited, very excited to add to the collection. Last of Us Part 2. I know it critically it wasn't received the best, especially from the public and stuff like that. But I'm not that big on certain things that other people are, and that's the joy of YouTube and opinions. Everybody has one. Everybody has a different opinion. I'm not as critical. I absolutely love The Last of Us Remastered. I played it. It's the PS4 version, obviously, but I played it on the PS5, and I absolutely fell in love with that storyline. I cannot wait to get into this game. I'm super excited. I heard some decent things about it. I saw some clips, but I can't wait for myself to get started with this game. I absolutely love The Last of Us, so I can't wait to dive into the second part. Last but not least, the most anticipated. I had my eyes on this game for quite some time, and then it finally dropped down to 20 bucks for Black Friday. I'm super excited to add this to it, even though they came out with a director's cut on the PS5. At first I used to care about that when the PS5 came out. I don't really care anymore, you know, because that version was about 40 bucks, which sucks because, you know, moving forward, that's going to probably be the sale price. You know, the PS5 and Series X games are 70 bucks, so the price points are going to be like $40. But this game was 20. It works on the PS5, and I believe that they still kind of upscale and give it a little bit of patches and stuff like that. Whether or not it's a PS version or not, I believe they still do it. But either way, I'm still going to enjoy this game. I was very excited to add Ghost of Tsushima to the library. This was probably the one that I wanted the absolute most, and this was one of the games that I got to buy 2 get 1 free, and I took advantage of. All right, guys, so I got a couple more pickups to add on. I took a trip out to Play Raven here. It's pretty local here in Maryland, and they had buy one get one free. I picked my son up a game. He wanted a WWE 2K12 for PS3, so it was buy one get one free. So I picked up Catherine on the Xbox 360. This is a puzzle game, and also has a pretty intriguing plot. Like, this game just kind of intrigued me. I came across it some kind of way. It's basically a guy, he is in love with 3 different Catherines. So I've been wanting this game for quite some time, so I decided to pick it up. And last but not least, NBA 2K21, the Mamba Forever Edition. As you guys know, I got my little Kobe shrine over top of my NBA Jam Arcade 1-Up CAD, which I'm going to show you, and I'm going to display that. And it's got this nice sleeve over it. It's got Kobe on the front. And it also came with a steelbook. Now, I don't know if I'm going to open this. I'm kind of curious how the inside looks. But it came with the steelbook. It's just a plain black cover. But I'm happy to have that. And that's going to complete all of the Kobe Bryant covers. I was waiting on that price to drop, and it dropped significantly. So I had to grab it. So that concludes this year's Black Friday pickups.
Thank you for watching. Follow me on all social media platforms at VideoGameVotary.